The only thing I have to say right now is that beginning this Monday in the evening, Eastern Time, North America, I'm going to be unavailable to just about everyone, except for my guildmates, because I will be playing World of Warcraft like a child for a week or two. I'm still going to try and do as much work as I can, because the work that I'm doing is at a fairly pivotal point right now. But at the same time, this is something that's been in the works for like 13 years, and I'm not going to pass it up. So, yeah, just want to put that out there. I'm going to be MIA for a while, for the most part. If you do want to get a hold of me, then just subscribe to World of Warcraft, hop on Classic, wait in the server queue, and log into Fairlina PvP North America. Because that's where I'm going to be. My guild doesn't have a name at the moment, but it will have a lot of very dedicated and diehard fans and people playing the game. A lot of very interesting personalities. And I'm very much looking forward to playing with them. So, yeah, just put it out there. I'm going to be available for a while. I went out today and I picked up a whole bunch of frozen goods, groceries and stuff. Frozen because a bunch of frozen veg, big 5 kilogram bag of rice because I have a rice cooker, and then whatever proteins, different meats for the most part, a lot of chicken. And I'll be eating that for the next, well, starting Monday for several days. Point of it is basically that I can go into the kitchen, throw this stuff in together, throw it on the stove, set a timer, throw it in the rice cooker. Not have to do any prep, not have to do any cleanup. Come back and basically sit my ass on the computer and go pretty diehard for our first week or so, which is not something I really ever expected to do again in my life since I was a teenager, and not something I ever expected to do again after this. I just never expected this to happen. But they're re-releasing a game from what is essentially my childhood, my teenage years, which was a big part of my life and a big inspiration for what I'm doing right now and the work that I'm doing. And I'm not going to pass this up, especially the opportunity to play with some pretty cool people who I would like to say, much like myself, are in a sense entrepreneurs out doing their own thing and running businesses essentially without any guidance or anything. There's some pretty cool people on there, so I'm really looking forward to this. I will say that if it weren't for my guild and the people that I'd be playing with, I probably wouldn't go so die-hard as this. I would take my time, I would go a lot slower, and I probably wouldn't be doing exactly what I'm doing right now. It'd be a couple hours a day maybe, but right now it's going to be like a full-time job and a half for 1 to 2 weeks before I taper it down a little bit. So I never expected to do this, especially at a moment in my life where I have other, you could say, other responsibilities in the work that I'm doing. I have other things which are a little bit time sensitive, but been anticipating this for 13 years now, not being sure if it will come out, and then for the past 2 years since it's been announced, been very heavily anticipating it along with a bunch of other nerds, basically. And ever since late last winter when we had a due date, or not a due date, but a release date, even more so anticipating it. I have a guild full of people on my guild Discord just sitting in chat saying, is it out yet? Is it out yet? Is it out yet? I'm so bored. I just want to play it. Is it out yet? For anyone who doesn't understand this or is kind of shaking their head at me right now, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? It's a social thing. It's like if you have a sports team or something that you belong to, or any kind of social group, and that group is going on a field trip or something for, let's say, a competition. The only thing is, this is a group of people who have been waiting for this for over a decade. And it's organically kind of cropped up, and it's something we never expected to have again. I don't think there's many opportunities in life where you have that much time to anticipate something that involves so many people who are so passionate and interested in it. There's very few things There are some natural events that people can predict that far off and anticipate. But this is a unique one. This takes unique elements and aspects of the internet and gaming and combines them together. And it's a chance to relive and re-explore an old environment as it was and we haven't seen since 2004 to 2006. There have been some emulated servers that have tried to do the same thing, but I don't think those are quite the same as what we're about to get into. So I also don't think that, I'm guessing, a lot of people don't really grasp the concept of, or the extent of this. I think there's a lot of potential for this to, there's things to learn from this event, and there's things to learn from the whole process of even getting here. The work that I'm doing outside of this is focused around utilizing the internet and games to augment, I guess you could say, our social lives and improve our social lives. This entire event, the millions of people who are going to be playing this game in just a few days, the people who are anticipating it, it's going to be a very interesting social experiment and something to observe. I don't want to miss the chance to be a part of that, especially given how close it is to my heart. As ridiculous as that may sound, being a video game, it's not so much the game, but the environment the game creates and the people that I've played with. I have friends from back in 2005 and 2006 who our only interaction has ever been playing that game together in a guild, who we're still in contact with. I can't name another game, and I've played games on the internet since 2000. I can't name another game which has even come close to that in my experience. It's something unique to massively multiplayer online role-playing games, MMOs, and it's something, in my case, unique to World of Warcraft. So, yeah, I'll be MIA for a while, and I could probably go on for quite a while longer about why this is interesting to me, but I'm going to end it there. I have some other work I have to do, and another video I have to cut up and upload. So, just a little thing, just to slip in there. And for anyone else who is going to be joining me, whether you're on my server or not, whether you're on Horde or Alliance, more so if you're on Horde, but I look forward to seeing you out there and playing with you. If you're on Alliance, I look forward to killing you and ganking you and corpse camping you with my guildmates. And if you're on my server, I look forward to stealing your world bosses, stealing your resource nodes, your mining, your Black Lotus, your whatever, rare kills, mobs. Oh yeah, it's a PvP server, and it's going to be super fun and super exciting and very, very interesting. I mean, I said I'd stop a while back, but it's going to be a bunch of people, mostly a lot of us I think in our late 20s or our 30s, some of us in our 40s, a lot of grown males from what I've seen. I'm sure a lot of grown females out there as well, sitting there playing video games day in, day out for a while. There's a lot of us who have taken weeks, we've taken our basically our year's vacation off to do this and play this. And I don't think any of us would even bat an eye at doing that, because again, this is not going to happen again. Unless maybe they decide to re-release it again in another 13 years, but I don't think that's how it's going to go. And it still wouldn't be the same as this. It's very, this is a once in a lifetime thing. This is a one-time event, not even once in a lifetime. It's a one-time event. So I would not miss it for the world. It'll be interesting. And it'll help shape some of my thinking in terms of how I do the rest of my work. Because of the social environment and blah, 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 blah. Anyhow, take care. Have a great day. And if you are interested in playing, again, all you need is an active subscription. Something like $15 a month, United States dollars. Give it a shot. I highly recommend playing on a PvP server. Ciao.